Hi sir and very good morning.
Good morning, sir.
We meet again for this week. Okay, so as usual, we are from group 18, 80 and we are pairing together since our college is far away from the other members.
Yes.
So my name is Azlin and Salwani. My membership number is 184025.
And my name is Salwani binti Shamuddin and my metric is 184026.
Okay, so for this week, our theme is about life. It's very close related to all of us. And then the title of the themes, the title of the poem that we're gonna be do the video motion is
The River.
Yeah, by Valerie Bloom. Okay, so have you already read up about this poem?
Actually, I have read throughout this poem and I think this is the poem. This poem is very nice since it's tell about our nature, our God creation, which illustrated by by the poetry in this poem.
Okay, so of course you already understand about each stanza, right?
Yes.
So what if we change our understanding about this poem? So
Yes,
what
why
do
not?
you know about the first stanza?
So overall, this poem got six stanza, is it?
Mm,
So let me tell about the first stanza. The first stanza is: the river is a wanderer, a nomad and a tramp. He doesn't choose one place to set up his camp. So I think for the first stanza, it's the poetry characterize this poem as a wanderer, a nomad and a tramp, which they cannot stay at the one place at the same time. They are keep moving and move from one place to another place, which is same goes to our river, which they continue flowing without stop. But the river, that's why the river is characterized by the wanderer, nomad, and tramp, because it's not moving, but it's discovered throughout the river.
So it same goes like our life also, right?
Yes.
Okay, then
We never stop at one place at one time. Maybe sometimes we are at the top, sometimes we are at bottom, just like the river.
Okay, so even we have many kinds of problem in our life, so we have to continue our life and
Yes.
slowly solve the problem, right?
So what do you think about the second stanza?
Okay, for the second stanza, the sound is like this. The river's a winder through valley and hill. He twists and he turns. He just cannot be still. Okay. For this stanza, it means that the river, the river is like a winder because it keep twisting and turning. So it the river doesn't have rest at all. So it continuously moving. And then even the river have it in our life, the things that I can relate in our life is even we face a lot of threat in our life, we have to keep proceed with our life just like the river. Even there is a stone or whatever in the river, the water is keep flowing. Then yeah, it's the river keep remain without rest, and like our age, we from the child until we adult, so our age not stop. Every year our age is increasing. So it's mean the second stanza. So how about the third stanza?
So the third stanza is sound like: the river is a hoarder, and he buries down deep those little treasures that he wants to keep. So I think this the third stanza is tell about how the poetry portray a river as a hoarder, which means hoarder like to accumulate or gather things which are well hidden or guarded on its base, meaning at the base of the river. It's hide is very well hidden at the base of the river. So same goes to the river, which evades things to come across its way. So the river will carry along, meaning that throughout the river may meet many things like stone, maybe wooden. So it will carry away, and there's sometimes that will the river will bury everything that it meet throughout the river on its base. So that is what the third stanza keep telling. And one more thing is the all the hidden thing that the river put under the base is very mysterious.
So we cannot see and we cannot know
Yes.
the things under the
So
river.
like our life, maybe maybe other people see like, oh, our life is just move like that, but the only one who know about their life is their self. So what about the fourth stanza?
Okay, for the fourth stanza, okay, the song is like this. The river's a baby, he gargle and hums, and sounds like he's happily sucking his thumb. So it means that the author make a similarity between the river and the babies. When we
Child.
child,
Yes.
we keep sucking our thumbs, right?
Yes.
Okay, so and then when the babies cry, sometimes the voice of the baby sometimes will loud and sometimes will low. So it same goes with the river. Like sometimes when the river, when the water of the river fall from the high place to the
Like waterfall.
so the sound of the water will be loud. So it's same goes with the baby. And then sometimes when the river is in a flat condition, so the sound of the water will be slow. So that is the similarity between the river and the babies. And then sometimes from the far place we can hear the sound of the river, but there is some river that the sound is slow and calm. Yeah, so we cannot hear the sound of the water from the far distance.
So seem just like a baby. Sometimes we can hear out their voice. Sometimes they just keep quiet.
Yeah. Okay, so we move to the next stanza,
which is stanza 5. So the stanza 5 is the river's a singer. As he dances along, the countryside echoes the notes of his song. So the poet of this poem portray the river as a singer, which have you seen the singer how they move on the stage? It's like just seem like the river. They have their own move, they have their own sound, they have their own voice, and also when you see the singer on the stage, it produces a sound, it produces a music on its own sound. So same goes to river, which produce the water flow on the river. That's what the fifth stanza tell about. And the movement of the singer is very significant with the movement of the river. Just because the singer have their own movement, same goes to the movement of the river.
River. Okay, do you want to add any more?
I think that's all. What about the next stanza, the last stanza, I think?
Okay, the last stanza, the author writes, the river's a monster, hungry and vexed. His goblet up trees and he'll swallow you next. Means that the river can be indicates like a monster. The river also, even the river, we look the river like calm, but sometimes the river also can give destruction to us. And then okay, when the water level of the river increase, so it will give some trouble or problem to us, like it will make our place float,
Okay.
and then so it will bring disaster to us. Even sometimes we also look the river like
Very
a calm place, so but it will sometimes it will give disaster to us. And then we also cannot expect that all the calm things will cannot do harm to us. Do you understand me?
But I think if it's very related to our life, since as you can see our life, maybe like I said before, maybe sometimes we are on the top and sometimes on the bottom. But before you becoming into a top, you have throughout everything. I mean, the angriness, the very disappointment, and the determination. It's depend on us. So
Yeah.
sometimes not our life is calm as the river, but sometimes our life also can be a very a bit not calm. Same goes to the river.
So the moral of this stanza that we have to be well prepared in our life. So if there is a disaster or
We can face
anything, yeah, we can face it with calmly. And so
So we will show we will discuss more about this poem later on the second video, which that in that video we're going to discuss more and divide our work for our poetry in motion video 3 video 3 yes.
Okay, so that's all for today. We ended our video now. So bye
thank you.
and thank you, sir.